What's poppin'? It's your girl TeraChantelle. If you're trying to step up your detachment game for 2024, you have made it to the right place. You have made it to the right video, because I am the detachment queen. I am TeraChantelle. It's so nice to meet you and welcome back, because now class is now in session. I get so many DMs, comments asking any recommendation for books about detachment. How do you detach in a relationship? How do you get to this level of detachment? It takes true discipline, true practice, and a level of self-awareness to not be so attached to this material world, to be free from possessions, to be free from judgments, to be free from opinions, to be in the state of freedom. And it starts by not putting humans, people, on a pedestal. Nobody deserves your pedestal that you are putting them on. Having these high expectations and high standards for little old humans that will make mistakes. How dare they? Then getting upset. You should have known better. You should have done this. You should have done that. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. Never did it course. Because everyone has a different perspective. Everyone has a different POV. Everyone has different level of concerns. And the truth of the matter is everybody is selfish. And most people are really just thinking strictly and wholly about themselves. So giving away your life force outside of you will cause destruction, will cause hardship, will cause conflict, because you are giving your most important energy, your life force, away. You are now becoming emotionally invested in other people, which that will form as manipulation, because you're trying to manipulate them to act a certain way, and they're trying to manipulate you by being attached and tied to your emotions. And now you're on an emotional roller coaster. When your constant state of being is joy, your constant state of being is happiness, but you all over the place because you are so attached to someone else that could be a parasite, that could be here to be an emotional vampire to suck you dry. If you're stroking egos and you're boosting someone else up because of this pedestal, you are now putting your self-esteem in somebody else's hands. You're going to be walking around insecure by what somebody else is doing to you. Now you're a victim unconsciously, because it's everybody else's fault, because how they made you feel, instead of you being responsible for how you feel. You are in control of your own happiness. You are in control of your own perspective. You are in control to your own degree. But having this level of control requires you to have a level of responsibility. And the next point is being responsible to let go of illusions, fantasies, to not be in a state of confusion, denial, and honestly giving up your own power for some secret motive. When you get to a place of not seeking external validation from this outside world, it will allow you to be free. To be free from judgments, to be free from suppressing yourself from this world, because now you don't care how others think about you. You don't care about society's expectations of you. You truly don't care, because you have let go of the illusions of this matrix feeds off of your attention. This matrix feeds off of you when you are emotionally invested in other people. The system, capitalism, feeds off of you being insecure. You're making them get paid when you are insecure. They love people who don't have security within themselves. So when you get to a place of being your own supply, being your own resource, being your own person, being your own main character, you can now operate from a level of detachment, and you can give space to other people. You can love people from a distance. You don't have to be clingy. You don't have to be attached. You don't have to be so involved into other people's life. My favorite quote is, "It is what it is will keep you at peace." And if you just mind your business, focus on your own business, focus on yourself, focus on your goals, focus on this year for yourself as 2024, focus on that. So now you are not emotionally invested, you are no longer insecure, and you can no longer be controlled by other people. And lastly, I want to say a confession, because I have been a people pleaser in my past time. And this people pleaser syndrome allowed me to do things that I really didn't want to do. It allowed me to not say no when I really wanted to. I said yes instead, and it caused me to be tired, to be exhausted, and to lose my rest. And the only time that I can really get rest is in solitude. But we run away from solitude. We run away from being alone because we have this stigma around being alone as lonely. But most people will rather be lonely in a crowd, because misery enjoys company, because it gets them away from their own thoughts. It gets them away from actually being responsible and accountable for themselves. So it gets them away from doing the true inner healing, the inner work, which we all have to do. This is why we're all here, is to learn, to grow, to evolve, and to love. But if we're constantly avoiding this truth, we will self-sabotage our own goals, our own success, and our own realization. Detachment is the game changer for me. Detachment allowed me to decenter all of the illusions that society has programmed this into our frontal cortex, that we have this narrative to be like this, to act like this, to limit ourselves when we are limitless beings. Never forget that you can change your life at any direction, starting now, starting now, starting now. All you have to do is change your mindset, change how you look at things, change how you view yourself. It's about believing in yourself, but you can change your life at any direction. It's your girl TeraChantelle, and I love you tremendously. Check out all the links below and read Pure Pussy Pimpin' and Self-Love Manual for more details. Love ya. How I got to this place is by truly trusting the journey of life. Being confident to know that life is on my side and everything is working for my good. So when life throws ebbs and flows on my journey, my spirit stays calm, because I prioritize having a healthy relationship with this journey of life. I respect all of the seasons that comes. So when life throws tests at me, I surrender. I balance my feminine energy with my masculine, and these two blends is a recipe for divine creation. And one of the practice that I make sure I implement is just being myself. And I'm an expert at doing that, because I study me, I learn me, and I spend time with myself. And that is the true cheat code to this game of life.